All right, guys, this thing, wow, it's a real looker, man. I mean, this thing looks so sweet in this red. It's definitely nice. Real nice. All right, everybody. It's real early in the morning, so I don't want to wake up nobody. But listen, we're gonna get this Mantis 8 unboxed and get it out right. Way more interested in riding it than taking it out of this box, so I'm gonna cut this to where this is only a couple of minutes. Okay, so I mean, it's, you can see a million of these things on YouTube. Okay, a big fan of the wide deck. You know, just, all right, guys, the worst is over. Okay, here's all the other stuff that was in the box. Like I told you, the bag, the charger, the manual, the little sticker for the front, the cap bolts, the plug, and the toolkit. I will say that it is in immaculate condition. Yeah. I love the red. The red is nice. I like that red. Wow. It's got some powder or something on there. And who cares? This thing will look like hell in a couple of weeks anyway, so it really don't matter. Okay, let me bring the other camera down and we'll put that up against there. All right, guys, I just want to show you some of the close-up stuff. Let's turn the power on actually to see if it'll power up. And it will, and the battery's completely dead. That's the same setup as the the Mantis Pro, the other one I have. So everything looks pretty much the same. To be honest, it looks like identical. Everything looks the same. Except, of course, this is red and that was gold. The brakes on this one are mechanical. Ooh, look at that. When you hit the brake. Check this out. Oh, wow. Those lights flash like that. I didn't notice the Mantis Pro doing that. Wow, that is cool. Let's see if the other one does it. Yeah, the other one does it. Yeah, I love that wide deck. That wide deck is, man, that thing's sharp. It gets you a look at the wheels. Tires seem pretty hard. They probably use the same amount of pressure, the 45 PSI in there. There's the brakes. The brakes on here are mechanical. They're not hydraulic, which, I'll be honest with you, I'm not really that disappointed because I've had problems with the Mantis Pro brakes. You know, so I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I mean, I'm not going down sidewalks 50 miles an hour to where I need to, you know, jam the brakes constantly like some of these, you know, daredevils. I'm not a daredevil. I mean, I like to ride at full speed, but I'm not, you know, doing any crazy stuff. I mean, I'm old, right? I'm an old geezer. So there it is. Okay, let's go out and ride it and see what that feels like. That's why I wanted to do this video in the first place. All right, guys, I'm out here with the Mantis 8. I'm going to take a quick spin on here after the unboxing. But I did want to show you something here. Now, what they've done on this, I guess this is going to be from the newer models going forward, is they put a lockout on the P settings. Okay, so to get to the P settings, you have to hit the two buttons here and hold them at the same time. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. Yeah, and then when you'll get to this little thing right here, this little screen, and you got to put in this code 1500. When you get to 1500, hit the power button. Hold the power button, I'm sorry. And then that'll go into the P settings right there. I guess that's so, and then I had to actually look online to even find that because it's not in the manual. So you're gonna have to go with this. I guess this is the default. I don't know if you can change that. It's like a password to get into the P settings. And I guess that's so if somebody gets a hold of the scooter that you let somebody borrow it, they can't go in there and screw up your P settings. So I guess that's why they have that, but that's supposedly on the new models, so. All right, guys, so we're gonna go on our first little ride here and see what happens. I just got it in the second gear right now. Wow, it really drives nice. Of course, it's going to take these hills with ease. You know that. You knew it would. Yep. Took it like it was flat ground. No problem. Wow, very impressive. Oh, that acceleration is real nice. And now I don't remember if I said when you change the speeds on this, it's not like the Mantis Pro SE. You have to do these little steps. You can't, it's not just a one button change from first to second. It's a 2-button deal. The first thing you do is you hit the power button. I'll do it right now. First thing you do is you hit the power button, then the gear number will flash, then you hit the mode button and that'll switch the gear. So that's just the way you got to do it. And then you hit the power button again, or the mode button again. I got it in the first gear right now. I just want to see what the top speed is in gear 1. I went 0.4 miles. Okay, so the top speed in gear 1 is this going to be what, 12? 12, yeah, 12 miles an hour. Yeah, that's nice for the trails. I'm getting this sucker on the trail this weekend. Mark my words. We had a little mishap with Ivy crashing. It kind of screwed things up a little bit. But I'm going to get out this weekend and take this. I think I'm going to go over to Homestead. Maybe I'll go into Pittsburgh or whatever with this thing. Okay, so on that first gear, it was doing the 12 miles an hour. Okay, so let's go into the second gear. Okay, now we're in the second gear. That's 19. I'm going up a little grade right now, so you're looking at around 19. Okay. Let me come over here. So, you know, they redid all these parking lots. They painted all of the, they did the tar paint, you know, with the new lines. It makes it the sealer, you know. But one thing I did notice is they painted all the speed bumps black, and it makes it harder to see them. I went over a couple the other day flying. Okay, so I was like, whoa. I forgot about that speed bump even being there. So I went flying over that sucker. Yeah, it was pretty fun. Yeah, pretty fun. You want to knock your teeth out. Okay, so let's get over here and change the speed. Okay, now we're in the third gear. Tell you, I like the brakes on this thing better than the Mantis Pro. Okay, so let's just rake up the hill here in the number 3. Okay, so that was going 25. So the speed might be around the same. So, I mean, see, the thing about these scooters, if you let them wind out, if you have a long enough stretch, you'll get some more speed out of them if they can just completely wind out those motors, because the Evercross does that. You need like a good half a mile stretch to be able to really wind out that Evercross all the way out. It'll go 28. If you got a long enough stretch of land where you don't have to stop, where you can just floor it and hold it, it'll go 28. I got it up to 27. I think coming back all the way from Popeyes all the way down to here. But you have to have at least a little more than a quarter of a mile to get it anywhere near there. Just go in, you know, a little couple of blocks or whatever. That's not going to cut the mustard. Okay, that ain't, that's not going to get it. It drives really nice. Just like the Mantis Pro, it drives really nice. Really nice. I'm very impressed with this thing. This might be my daily runner here. This thing rides real nice, and the torque on it is not, you know, it's not offensive. You know, like the Wide Wheel Pro. Now, don't get me wrong, I love the Wide Wheel Pro, but that torque on there can get a little out of hand. Okay, so you gotta be real careful with that thing. It's really bad in gravelly, like that fine gravel on the trails. You can't use the high speed on there because you just keep spinning out. So I did notice that on that video I made. I never posted it yet, but I made a long video. Went a lot of miles, 17, 19 miles with it. And it, I had to just only run it in the low speed because in the high speed it kept spinning out in the gravel. Yeah, guys, this thing is a real winner here. I'm liking the hell out of this thing, no doubt. Wow. Very impressive. I will tell you that. Wow. Just steers so nice, guys. It's just so nice. Wow. Wow. Damn, that acceleration. There was another one of them speed bumps they painted I didn't see. Okay, so you felt that one. Boy, I sure did. Up under my armpits. Yeah, you can't see them as good with them painted all black like that. They don't stand out. Should notice they have these things on there. The markings, the yellow markings. So I need to pay attention to that. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up over here before I go over there to Starbucks. So, okay, guys, I'll talk to you later.